I will speak English until I will sound like a native. Hi, I'm Assylmen. Initially, I decided to start posting videos from introducing myself before posting other videos. Guys, I didn't post any videos yesterday as I promised. Like, I promised you, like post every day, but I have another some news, and you can check it by visiting my channel. I will give you some seconds, like 3, 2, 1. I changed my banner, and please check out and let me know what you think about it. To start this video in an interesting way, I wanted to start this video with giving some fun facts about me. I live in Kazakhstan, and in Kazakhstan we have two languages. First is Kazakh language, and second one is Russian. And in our school we have subject lesson as Kazakh and like Russian. And when in Russian I write essay, I think in English, and it's a big problem because sometimes I wanted to write something, but words come to my mind in English, and I have to translate it. Sometimes it maybe come in Kazakh. Yeah, it's a like main problem in our country. Tourists who arrive our country to explore, they surprised how many locals speak in Russian, neither to Kazakh, because even some people forget Kazakh language is bad for me, because Kazakh is my first language, is my mother tongue, and I think most people in Kazakhstan should speak in Kazakh. And I really appreciate when people speak in have desire to learn Kazakh. I know that in German people speak and learn Kazakh for understanding Dimash Kudaibergen's songs. If you know, Dimash Kudaibergen is our famous singer. He famous mostly in China, and in German. So yeah. And second fact, I did have many facts, but I forget some of them. And second fact I wanted to say is that I like brushing my teeth. Lately I have been in my dentist, and he was very surprised because he asked me, did I do чистка procedure for cleaning teeth. I will write there the word I wanted to say. So, and when I say no, and he's surprised because how I write, how I brush my teeth is, and even my mother, my parents, very angry when I sit at toilet and brush my teeth for so long. I think it's a result of it, and my teeth are very clean, and I will put braces, as my dentist said that in 2026 I will put them, but I don't know when, where, and let's say other facts. It's not fun facts, but general information about me. I don't have TikTok and Instagram. In my leisure time, I mostly spend time on Pinterest, and I think most of people know that social media destroy our life. But my mother has TikTok, and sometimes in TikTok we have really good content, and watch them by my mother's phone, and yeah. But I have Instagram and TikTok accounts, but I deleted it, and reinstalled my Instagram when I wanted to post something new or some stories maybe, yeah. And I often install them. I often reinstall mostly Instagram, but I have deleted TikTok. It had been only a year how I deleted TikTok, and now I wanted to speak about countries. Like I have been in 3 countries. First trip was in my when I was 5 years old. It was passive holiday in Turkey, because in Turkey all inclusive are Turkey famous for its all inclusive hotels, and I have been in one hotel for 2 times, and generally in Turkey I have been 3 times, and in 2025 I have been in Egypt. And mostly when you ask people who visited Turkey and Egypt equally, both of them, they say that they mostly like Turkey, but maybe but I like Egypt. I like Egypt mostly because maybe it's like I have been in Turkey 3 times, and in third time it was not interesting for me. I don't know why. When I was in trip when I traveled to Egypt, I was teenager, and осознанный возраст, and I tried diving in Egypt, and I liked it, and I wanted to try it second time if I will be in Egypt for second time, and I guess so. I hope. Staff in hotel was very pretty, and most of Arabic Egypt people know Russian. Something that surprised me is that people in Egypt don't know English. When I wanted to practice my English, I can't do it. I couldn't do it, and my father was shocked. I pay for your lessons so many money, but you can't even speak English with them. But I can't understand to him that I know English, but when I wanted to try to speak with them, they don't know English. And I wanted to ask here if I have followers from Egypt. Let me know in comment section. But my dream is to be in Europe countries, because mostly I have been in a passive journey, trip, holiday, stay, yeah. But now I wanted to try active holiday, like when you explore the country, the city, and I wanted to try cruise and liner. And my relatives from my mother's side tried this way of traveling, and I also wanted to try it. And also I have been in Uzbekistan, and when I was visited to Uzbekistan with my family, we accidentally entered one restaurant, or we searched one restaurant or hotel. I don't know. I don't remember. We stumbled upon one. We entered one center, and it was aisle center, and we wanted to up by the stairs. there were so many certificates of girls, boys, and I know that Uzbekistan is famous for its students that they mostly get 8.5, even higher, yeah. So I am not talkative person, and it's sometimes difficult for me to speak up with other people, and it's my first video, and when I like speak non-stop, my dream is to learn new languages like Turkish, Arabic, Italian, maybe, and French. In my school, I study in gymnasium, and we have lots of languages. But now I am in 10th grade, and there are no any languages despite except Russian, English, Kazakh. But I wanted to learn French. At primary school, we had French, Chinese, and Dutch, Немецкий. And also, my other dream is that I wanna have followers from other countries. I know that I have followers from India and big hi from me from Kazakhstan. And now I wanted to share aim of this channel. As I said before, I am not talkative person, and alongside learning to speak and be fluent in English, I wanted to be talkative, and it's a most necessary skill in 21st century, like soft skill. This skill required everywhere when you wanted to apply job, when you need to find and make friends. I wanted to other projects, yes, and maybe like IELTS questions, and I wanted to know myself better, and I know that for higher score you have to be prepared for answering, like not remembered answers, but answers like ideas in your mind, and you have to be aware of yourself, because sometimes when you ask someone ask you questions, you don't know what to answer, and it means like you don't know yourself. And second aim of this channel is that I wanted to activate my vocabulary, because my 20 maybe 80% of my words are very passive, and for example, if I see words in text, I can recognize the meaning, definition of this word, but if I see it in like I wanted to use these words don't come to my mind. I wanted to use these complex words in my speech, and like despite being fluent, I wanna be also person who can express opinion very in complex way, so I can express my opinion in the essays, like, yeah. And I wanted to sum up this video, and my future plans that I wanted to fulfill is that I wanted to make my accent like American or Australian or British, and I want your some helps. Which accent is easy to do, like American or British? I need your help. And which one for which accent my which for which accent my accent is like? I want your advice. I know that in American accent people speak like up and stairs like that. It will be long journey to learn and to teach myself to speak like that. Also, my aim that I always uh, go with braided hair, like braided hair, not like this. Lose my hair. I don't like losing, and it's like uncomfortable for me. I think it's because of that my mother in at primary school, when I was in at primary school, used to braid my hair like that, and so practice makes perfect, and so I will keep continuing, and um, this journey, this challenge, despite that tomorrow my school will start. I want to say goodbye, and I wait some advice, your comments